Alright, back again. So it is no doubt that Zelda Ocarina of Time is one of the best, if not the best, Zelda game of all time. At least personally, I think it's the best. This and Link to the Past and Majora's Mask was good, but I don't think it deserves number one, obviously. At least to me. I think this deserves number one, Link to the Past deserves number two, and then maybe Majora's Mask or one of the ones from the NES. I don't know. It's kind of, I don't know, on the fence. Now, I have both the gold cart and the standard cart. When I was younger, I had the original cart, or the standard. And as far as I can tell, I'm maybe about 3 hours into this cart, and so far there's no differences between them. So I don't know if there's maybe more weapons or maybe little differences between them, but so far the only difference is the gold cart, the color. And the actual label is gold. If you look at the background on this is actually textured, while this is just a solid gold. So that's another difference. But I had to pick up the Ocarina of Time original strategy guide off eBay. Now this was actually $20 in really good condition, which was surprising because most of these, like my issue number 1 Nintendo Power, said good condition, but when I got it in, all the corners were bent. Now, if I hold it up to the wall, the cover you can see is actually kind of like floating above it, like it was bent. And that wasn't the buyer; that was UPS or Postal Service. When they shipped it, the envelope that it came in, they destroyed. I mean, it was crumpled, it was ripped, it was like they threw it around. So I was really disappointed in the quality of the shipping. But it's not the seller's fault. It was, not UPS, the United Postal Service. So opening this up, you can see it still has that nice creak when you open it, and it fights with you when you try to open it. It wants to close back up, so it's still pretty new. So really cool. It has everything in here. I never bought this when I was younger. That's pretty cool. It has all the way from the first one up until, obviously, Ocarina of Time, because that's the newest one when this came out. Now, this was released in 1998 by Prima. I don't know if Nintendo released their own version. I think they might have. But this one actually goes really in depth and tells you everything. And the version that I got actually still has the song card in it that they never ripped out, which you're supposed to. So that's cool. It has everything, Song of Time, Song of Storms. I like that song. And then on the other side, still got all the other ones. Scarecrow's song. Keep going through it now. There is something missing right here. I don't know if it's missing or that it's just that opening the booklet kind of like cracked it apart, but what are you going to do? This thing's like 15 years old or whatever. Now a couple pages are like that where they're kind of cracked like that. Oh well. It's cool to see the original manual. I haven't beaten this game in a very long time, and to be honest with you, I've never beaten Majora's Mask. So when I was younger, I got kind of frustrated at it with the whole moon thing, and I got kind of frustrated. I got about 3/4 to like 4/5 the way through it. I got really far through it, but I never actually truly beat the last boss fight. But Ocarina of Time I've beaten several times. It's been about a decade since I've beat it though, so it is kind of foggy. The campaign, or I guess storyline. There's really no multiplayer on it, so pretty cool. I got some cool artwork in here. You got Ganon. And then that's, I think, about it. There's no maps or puzzles or anything that are little things in here. But it has, everything's in here, I think, except that one part where I said, oh, hey, I better call an order Banjo-Kazooie, because time's running out. So, pretty cool. A little blast to the past, looking at the strategy guide for Zelda Ocarina of Time. And the reason I haven't made a pickups video is because I kind of spent my money on something more expensive. I just bought a brand new TV. Now, this is a Insignia, and I know a lot of people don't like Insignia, but the guy gave me it has 3-year warranty on it, and I actually bought another TV, a Westinghouse. Made that mistake once, never do that again. I returned the Westinghouse because it was a piece of junk, And I got the Insignia. It is a 46-inch LED TV, and I do have the appropriate games lined up here. I got my Xbox, my Dreamcast, the Nintendo 64, Sega Saturn, got my PS3 up here, and the Genesis taking the King's Throne up there, along with my Creeper and Game Boy. So, thanks for watching, and once my funds start coming back up after buying this TV, oh, if you're wondering, it is the NS46E481A13. So, it's actually, I think it was $449.99 for the TV at Best Buy. So, if you guys are looking for a new TV, Best Buy has some really great deals. They had a 50-inch for $499.99 also. And I'm not advertising for Best Buy or anything, but a really good deal. So, I highly recommend you running down there and picking it up. And if you guys are interested, I could do a full in-depth tour of this TV. Once I use it some more, I can really get a good review of it because I've only owned it for a day. So thanks for watching, and I'll make another video soon.